I haven't seen Creature play in a while.
Oh.
Oh, hey, hear my voice. I want to mute.
All right. Okay. So started the stream. Can you guys hear my wife in the background?
No.
Okay. Perfect. So
Should we all?
I got the. She's on the phone right now. Okay.
Okay.
So let's do this. So in column E, this is the previous ratings. It's not like the last season, but it's the last season that we had a rating for the player. Then in column F, I just did the delta, whether or not really what I changed. So in column D, that's like my base rating that I've assigned to them. That's what our starting point. We'll adjust that as we go through it. And then column F is the delta of whatever their last rating was between what I have their new rating as in column D. I think we should just
Big
go
doses.
Big Joe in here. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
So we got 106 players. Let's just go through them. So starting with Hulk, I think.
Hey,
Go ahead.
before we start, can we do this ship by ship?
We can. Let me add that filter up in here. One sec.
Just feels like it's going to be easier to compare
Okay.
ship by ship.
Okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's go tear. We'll go tear first. Okay. So Mickey's, I think, agreed at 10.
Yeah.
Yes.
Echo, last seen as an 8.5. I think 8.5 personally is a good spot for him. I think there was one season where he was a 9. Any objections?
Possibly.
Any changes there?
Nope.
He's
I'm,
all right. Enter 8-5. Yeah.
I'm looking at this last season, trying to see where he ended up.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he played or if he made playoffs. That is.
I don't think he did. I know there was one season that he was definitely a 9. It was because the season before he was an 8.5 tear and then won the finals, and I think he got bumped up to a 9. But I think ever since then we've left him as an 8.5.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he's better than say Spooked one, but part of that too is he's got value as a 3 shipper.
Yeah.
But Terra still probably is his most valuable. So maybe 8.5 is fair.
I would agree with that. Going to Spooked 1. So talking about, I mean, he was last seen as an 8.5.
What was his stats last year?
Oh boy. Asking, do I already have that open? I do, yeah.
That would tell a lot. Stats.
Let me go here.
Because Spooked is a wild card.
So Spooked's his last stats were games played 16, wins, so it won 80. Half the time. Won
I just know
7
he had a
games.
really good season.
I feel like
Yeah.
8.5 is solid.
Yeah, I just don't think
It's a fair spot.
By pushing him down. If he goes down to 8, I think he's too valuable as 8.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially compared to some of these other guys. It's definitely having that Terra specialist is.
Yeah. So then getting into Aprix and draft. So this was I bumped him up half a star. Maybe Aprix doesn't deserve it. Draft though, I feel like is on par with Spooked. I think he needs to be an 8.5. I think he needs that half star bump.
Yeah, he's slightly better, but not that much better.
He's been
Yeah.
a
Draft is
cheat
trash,
code.
but if you guys think he's A5, that's fine.
What's the thoughts on Aprix moving up half a point? Should we keep him at 8, going back to?
He doesn't really play much.
He plays a shit
yeah.
ton, TJ. You haven't been on for the MMR
Oh.
basing. I still remember it was the first one. Every single game he was Terra, and he won every single one of them.
Oh, true.
So last season he was an 8, and he didn't win a single game. So he only had 3
Yeah.
games played but didn't win. And really, his KD was, I mean, not that KD in Terra is that important, but not great.
Yeah, I would have said to put him
I
at 8, but I
think
haven't seen him play. So if he's been playing, then
I don't, I mean,
someone else's call.
I'm almost thinking we keep him at the 8 he was. I'm looking even last time. Yeah, I mean, going back to 2022 fall, he had 4 games played and only won 2.
This
Night.
is where I struggle though, because Echo and Spooked One are better than Aprix, but
Correct.
I don't feel like they're a 9. But I don't feel like he's an 8.
No, I think Aprix is probably solid as an 8 with Terror as his main.
Yeah.
Okay, bumping him. Oder last seen as an 8. I've got him. I know he's like kind of a utility player, but I feel like 8 is solid for him. Plus his lag factor. They're not going to put him in Shark. They might put him in Shark, but I think 8 is fair across the board for Oder.
They're not going to put him in Terra either. If he's lagging.
Yeah. Um,
Oh,
Of
yeah,
course, Echo shows up.
is that still the case? Like, is he
he's
still lagging
he's
out?
he's broken in Shark at 8.
you think so? I'm
Ooh.
trying to let me see what he was even last playing as. So,
I think he's fine as
Oder.
an 8.
He actually played Terror last season for Free Spirits. Had 3 games played, 3 won. He had 2 games in Shark, 0 games won. I feel like 8 is fair.
Mark is saying,
Say
Mark
it
is
again.
saying 8 is huge value for Order.
It is, but he doesn't
I
show.
I think me and Mark are the only people that like Oder.
I think no, I think Oder's great, but I don't know if I'm convinced that increasing him is worth it. I mean, going back to 2022 winter, so probably like a year and a half ago, he had 1 game played in Shark as an 8.5. The last rating we had for him was an 8, and it's kind of average. Again, he was on the team Free Spirits, which wasn't great. That was you, Spezza.
Oh, we sucked. But it was mostly me. But he didn't really like lag out for us either. I don't know if that's fixed or not. So I thought it was fixed.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm 100% convinced that he needs to be bumped.
He's an 8.
I'm not convinced he needs to be bumped, but he definitely brings value as an 8.
He's good value, no doubt. He's good value.
But all these
And-
other tiers are pretty good value too. I mean, I would say Mika's is the maybe most accurately rated, simply because he is the 10. Like I said, I already said I think Echo and Spooked One could be a little higher than 8.5. I don't really want to move them higher than 8.5.
I don't necessarily
But-
want to either. Yeah, I think that would tank their draft stock.
Yeah, I think maybe only Mika's and so far Draft are like guys who are. I again don't want to say overrated, but like they're the closest. I'd rather keep everybody underrated rather than have a mix and match of overrated and underrated.
Yeah, and I think for like at least for Tear, Oder and Aprix are pretty similar. Like I get that Oder could be utilized as a shark.
And
But-
even Spider.
Yeah, I mean he could be Spider too, but
Just depends on his lag, really.
He could also PM somebody to kill themselves and get banned for a year. So
that is also a
Happens,
risk
beware.
too. Yeah. All right, so moving on. Now we've got Jackie. Jackie last seen as a 7.5. I know he's like, I have him listed here as a Terror just because I've seen him playing it more recently. But I think regardless, he's 7.5, regardless of ship.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Can't win
Yeah,
enough.
I think
He's best player in
7.5.
draft.
You said best player in draft?
I don't know. He's always there. The finals. You always see
True.
Jackie
Is he?
in different ships.
I mean, he
Every
could.
time he's the
Me and
cape of draft
Jackie
tournament.
sharked together to I don't know if it was it finals. I think it was the finals.
He did
He
win
won.
last year.
Did he win?
Yeah.
What
That's 7.5. He went 24-3 with 2 techs in the finals.
He was also
I think
utilized
he won
as
last year. I think he won the year before
a Terror.
Yeah.
as a shark.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
so
right.
they played him in both last year. He was
Yeah, he flexed around and Dreamwing
Yeah.
flipped into tear when needed.
So he played for Gryffindor the year before. Was that? Yeah, I guess that was.
There's a
Yeah,
shark.
Gryffindor.
Jackie's won
Anyway.
the last two basing.
Yeah.
I'm okay with keeping him as a 7.5. I just wanted to pump him up.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
not
he's.
okay with keeping Tiny as a 7 though.
I think Jackie's fairly rated as 7.5.
Do you think higher, Spizzle or
What?
Tiny?
Wait, hold on.
He
Jackie's
has to be
fairly
higher than
rated
a
at
7.
7.5 and has
I
won back-to-back finals in 2 different ships as a 7.5.
I
He's the GOAT.
There's
I
nobody else in the game that's that's rated, for 2 ships and winning finals. Like that's not a 10.
you
Hold on.
Telling
Would
you.
you put Jackie in your lineup as an 8?
I mean, it
Would
depends
get
on the rest of the
playtime.
lineup, but I'm more likely to put Jackie in versus Oder
What?
really, yeah, that's.
as a tear.
I don't know if I would do that.
I think
as a
I would do
shark, I
that.
would definitely prefer Oder. As a Terra, that's whatever.
I would say Jackie is a 7.75.
That is not
New
helpful.
tier
Echo.
system is needed.
Oh my god.
Let's go back to the last time Oder
That's
won
that
anything,
Canadian math.
The last time
Well,
Oder
Oder's been
won.
dealing with
and we're
lag,
leaving him as
but
an 8.
it's better now.
So
Maybe the perception of of skill is mattering more than the results here.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just
Hey,
saying, when you win back-to-back finals,
Did Jackie play in the one with Gryffindor, or was it
yeah,
Jackie and
he was a
Brody?
shark all 3 rounds
Oh, that's funny.
Dropper, you have the Basing
with
Cup
Omega Red.
stats.
Basing
Oh.
Cup, I think I do.
I seem to remember Jackie getting a shitload of kills as well.
Stats.
Hey, Mark. Oh, what? Well, Mark.
So,
Hey,
okay, we're looking at. Well, he's not in. Okay. Jackie didn't even play Basing Cup.
No.
No, not that I can see. No.
Too good for that one. Beneath him.
So I'm thinking if we're bumping Jackie up to 8, then we have to bump Oder up to 8.5.
Just leave him.
I think Jackie's fairly rated at 7.5.
I think based on current, just looking at the numbers right here, first tear off the board is going to be Mickey's because he's the best tear in the zone, probably.
Oh,
Second is going to be Echo, and third is going to be Jackie.
yeah. This just
I
in.
would say so.
Jackie rode
Or
the
draft.
pine for Basing Cup.
Jackie rode the
That's what-
pine for pacing. Oh,
It's what, it's,
Jackie's
that's what he
listening in
stated.
here.
Yeah.
He's robbed.
But that's because he isn't a 10-star, and that's primarily what was playing in Basing Cup.
Yeah.
MVP is saying if he wins again, then bumped to 8.
This is garbage. I won DT as a 7-star and got moved to 8. I was a 9-star before the next DT actually happened.
Okay, so all right, what's
Hey, man,
the
I
verdict
didn't even
here,
win, you got
boys?
I'm fine with keeping him. I just wanted to pump him up.
7.5's fine.
Oh, whatever. Let's leave him.
All right, we're leaving it. All right, so
He's
Tiny,
easy pick.
he is. I mean, that's good value for Jackie though. Big Jackie. Let's see how he gets utilized.
It all takes the right person to use it.
All right, so Tiny as a 7. That are we saying we want to
No.
bump him up to 7.5?
No.
No.
Or higher.
Come on, yeah,
Higher.
make Tiny a
Higher.
7.5.
Higher.
He's
Seven
not.
fighter
Gavin,
is
he's
gonna
not even
be
close
heavy.
to 7.
So pure luck. Last season he
And
was
he
tear.
also won the last 2.
Games
Basing
played
Cups.
11. Did Tiny win Basing Cup?
No,
Not
he
Basing
did not.
Cup. DT.
He was runner up.
Okay.
runner-up.
Well, so pure luck. Yeah.
He's good at hitting the port button.
Finals.
He won.
He's
He
Oh
won
yeah.
last DT as a tear, and the one before as, or no, sorry, he lost last DT as a tear.
I mean,
One.
okay.
The one before as a spider.
I
Both as
believe
7 stars.
I feel like he could be bumped to 7.5. Any objections?
Nope.
I would say he's at least a 7.5, and he's probably an 8 spider.
Yeah,
You
I
think
would
he's
say
an
he's
8?
I think if he wanted to be, it would be so easy.
Dude, Tiny is like Raka was like 3 seasons ago, where he's like, I'm going to train up, boys. I'm going to get good, but never did. Maybe if he put in the effort, he could be an 8 spider. Big Raka, basing, what is it, draft. Didn't he win DTB a season ago or 2 seasons
Yeah.
ago? Because he actually put effort in. Love you, Raka. All right. I think we're bumping Tiny up to a 7.5. Okay, on to
Shark.
Big Sharks. All right. The easy ones, I think the top 3, 10 stars, remain 10 stars. Hulk, Zidane, Komodo, still 10.
Yes.
I put Mithril up from a 9.5 to a 10. Not convinced that he needs to stay at a 10. What's everybody else's thought?
I like 10 for him.
I think Mithril's great. Does he deserve the half-star increase?
Yes. For sure.
After did he win it last year? No, he didn't. He didn't play in finals.
Why
last
is Mark's name not on here?
Is Mark
Mark
not
isn't
at it?
signed up.
Mark, would you like to weigh in?
And
Mark?
Mithril's fucking great. He's a superstar.
But would you like to
Yeah,
weigh in
100%.
why you aren't currently signed up?
Oh, because I doubt I'll play, honestly. I might be here for 1 week.
This guy's so popular.
What are you up to?
I wish.
Okay. Fair.
Okay, all right, Mithril at 10. The rest of the 9.5s, we got Big Sprackle, Cape, Dwop, Joe, Wilby. Any changes there? I think that I mean that tracks with we're not giving them at least right now, no increases compared to last season.
This could be my hot take, but I'd move Sprackle down.
I'm coming off the IR.
Really?
Mhm.
Did he win?
Sprackle
Sprackle just won.
down.
Yeah, but let's take a deeper look at this game.
Oh, he was carried by Jackie. Yeah.
He won, and he was carried by Jackie, of course. But he's putting up 2 8s in finals, which I'm the 2-8 master. Nothing wrong with that. But let's look at his spider line here compared to the opponents. Brethel, AP, Unlimited, Dreamwind, Hells No against TPZ, Dutch Baser, Jurassic, Raka, Mercedes. That is 4.5 bona fide spiders against 1 bona fide spider.
So what are we saying about Sprackle?
I'm saying Sprackle didn't have anybody shooting at him. Versus you and Riverside had people shooting at you. Is why you why you won that game. He's good. I would move him to a 9. But I feel like 9.5 is a lot.
I don't necessarily hate it, and I mean I think he's only showing for one season, or for 1 week.
Does he also have a 50% show
Find a
rate?
way to show
No,
it in
he's being added under 1 week show rate with a literal 1 week show rate.
Yeah,
I'll be.
I've talked to him and he said like he'll find a way.
You find a
So,
way.
but
Classic
I'll be
Sprackle.
other rating.
he did say 1 week.
That
and then he'll try.
spiders now.
Noted
Who
MVP.
knows?
Noted.
Okay, so are we moving Sprackle down to a 9?
I'm fine with it.
Okay. Going through the 8.5s, Violence, Jin, Omega.
I think they're all fine at 8.5.
I think they're all fine there too.
I think Jen is
Maybe bump
Pretty
down
good.
Violence 8. I don't know.
would be the one I would like question.
I don't know if I think Violence pretty solid. I think he was like an 8 at one point, but I think he's held his own since he got that half-star bump.
What are you on about? He's fucking blind.
I don't disagree, but I think he's
This guy
better
has a
than Beam
10
and
foot
Riverside.
vert.
Yes,
Mhm.
I agree with the second half of that statement.
Yeah.
Lockdown says keep Sprackle at 9.5.
Where's
Lockdown's a warbird. He knows nothing.
This is why we need Mouse on the chat.
for some balance.
Where's Mouse? Where's Mouse?
What, so we can have a spider's opinion?
Also, how
No,
the
so
hell?
you can trash lockdown.
How do I get? I'm trying to get my Twitch chat on OBS. I should know this, but
Go to docs and hit. You can do that.
You know what I think? I would put. I like the ratings as they are, but I would pick Dwapple, Joseph Wilby over like Komodo Mithro. But I know it's because I play with you guys all the time. But 9.5 and 10 are kind of like the same.
yeah, I mean, from like a pure basing perspective, if it was just like a base draft, yeah. But I mean, you got to remember like Komodo, Zidane, they have value in other leagues too.
Yeah. Zidane's a 10.
Sprackle.
Everyone, you're all 10.
Basically,
guys,
Dwapple, Joe, and Wilby are the ones that don't have much value.
Hey, man,
Outside of
you're
it.
speaking to a javelin winner. Just earned a half-star increase.
Wilby and I aren't 10s because we're pubbers.
Yeah.
Add Mercedes to the list, Dwapple.
Oh, I just saw
so,
that.
Just so you know, if Joe
Mercedes
wins
is a
back-to-back TWLBs, then he has to be a 10 after that. That's
But if he only wins them because of spawn mines, does it count?
It's an 11 star, surely.
12 star.
It's true.
Okay, hold on. We're back to the sharks. So, hot item right now is Sprackle getting a decrease, and what to do with violence. I think violence.
Why is Cape 9.5?
His previous rating was a 9.5, and he is a very strong shark.
Okay.
And a very strong pair.
Yeah, I would agree.
Don't think-
9.5 tear, but 9.5 shark? No.
Oh.
Well, I mean, it's just whatever his highest is.
This is
they're not separate then.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
this is this is LB winner. Actually, not winner. Sorry, Ram Ranch guys. My apologies for the disrespect.
He is an LB winner, though.
He is. I think 9.5. Even if they don't play him in shark, yes, tear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would play him in Terror.
If it's all shit.
Yeah. This was
9.5
like
fine.
my best guess at like what they might get played as. Okay, so I'm personally All right, what's the overall opinion of keeping Sprackle at 9, or moving Sprackle down to 9? Any objections?
I don't think he's broken at 9. I think he's just a good value at 9.
All
I
right.
don't know anything about Shark. You guys just like rap. I have no clue what you're doing.
That's pretty much it.
You never know.
Yeah,
You never know if Sprackle's going to be playing on like the 420p resolution to like get around the bullet distance and just become a tank. You know, you just never know with Sprackle.
Spencer's only got one
Yeah,
button
I
on
don't
his
know.
keyboard. He doesn't understand that we've got 3 to play with.
I just cheat.
Yeah.
All
It's
right.
the forward arrow.
Sprackle's getting bumped down to a 9 now. Violence. Any objections to keeping him as 8.5?
I think he should be an 8, but you guys know more than Shark than me, so.
I
He's
think
in a tough spot because he's
Yeah.
not good enough to carry a game, but he's good enough to be carried, kind of like me. So I don't want to move him up to a 9 because I don't think he's playable at 9. But an 8 is tremendous value because you pair him with Mithril and you just walk over the entire league.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, the violence is probably comparable to Riverside and Paradise.
There's Mouse. Sick.
I think Paradise is actually
Kinda-
really good. I think he's
Kinda
better.
pick, but I think if violence is playing a lot, then 8.5 is probably valid. But
He's also very good for team morale.
yeah.
That's true.
it does give him the bonus.
I think
Yeah.
Violence deserves the 8.5 shark rating. I don't. He's not absolute dead weight.
Mouse, you missed your opportunity to bully Lockdown.
Oh, well, that's too bad. Hold on, I'll be right back. My friend's calling me.
Okay, so moving down to the 8s. Only one of these I could probably see bumping Sig to 8.5.
He did good in the cup, right?
I'm at work. Hold on.
I think. Let me see here.
Yeah,
So
it's probably bumped
Are
him.
you trying to say that first pick 2 seasons ago, Sig
What's that?
Smoke is only an 8-star?
oh, ho.
He was
Mark, why are we
runner up.
bringing up the past here, brother? I was cornering the shark market, and it didn't play out.
Yes.
So Sig Smoke as an
That's the team
8-star.
I was supposed to be on.
Sig Smoke, terrorist 8-star. I mean, came in number 3.
He's runner up. He did 2.8 in the finals.
Sig is like, I feel like he
RPD 's
could get bumped, but I don't know if I'm
RPD
doing
doesn't
that.
matter.
I don't know if I'm
Sig is
doing that.
at least as good as Violence.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah,
I agree.
yeah, I would agree with that.
Probably slightly better.
Yeah, and look at
He's
this,
better
dude.
than Violence. That's crazy.
Dude, Base and Cup,
I
Sig
would
beat
pick
me.
Sig. Yeah, I'd pick Sig over Violence and Gen X and Omega.
Okay, yeah, Sig. I
Yeah,
love you,
Gen
buddy.
X sucks, man.
Oh
You
god,
guys hear me?
yes.
Oh yeah, you're loud.
Gen X fucking RPD is like hiding behind.
RPD doesn't matter, Mouse.
All right, last one in the
Never
Sharks.
tunnel.
Last one in the Sharks. Zap at a
Care
Zap's fine.
or power.
Zap at the
Zap?
Zap at 7.5.
Yeah, it's fine.
No problem.
Okay. All right, we are on to the long list of spiders. So
Hulk.
Yo, why do you guys overrate every shark?
was Hulk not in there? Yeah, Hulk was
Oh,
in there.
sorry, we forgot to
Was.
bump Hulk to 11, didn't we?
Oh yeah, sorry about that. Okay,
You-
bro.
That's legitimate, actually.
Yeah, that actually.
Violence at 8 and fucking Gen X at 8.5.
Dude, there's not that much of a difference between like
Yep.
Gen X and like Omega Red and like Sprackle. They're all the same.
Gen X.
Yeah.
Sprackle's got 9. The other 2 are 8.5s. I think that's valid. Okay, all right, we're done with sharks. Now we're on to spiders. The easy ones. So I've got Cripple through Spartan listed as 10 stars. The only one who's got an increase there is Spartan.
Ruff's not a 9.5.
You calling Ruff? Ruff a 10?
He's a 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. That one, we'll get there. But any objections to Spartan earning a half-star increase?
No, when he's playing serious,
He's legit,
top,
yeah.
top, at least top 6.
I like
Spider in
to
his
rep
zone.
Spartan when he's doing
He's good with-
little crane
Wait.
shit.
Try.
So he calls it.
Mouse, your connection there, buddy, is you sound like a robot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get hate for this from Mouse, but I think Renzi is the best spider in the zone right now.
Okay, so let's move on to so first one we'll get there. We'll get the Renzi. We'll get to Renzi. So any objections to moving Ref from 9.5 to 9? That's effectively a 1-star decrease since his last rating.
Rated him a 10.
Yeah, I mean, he's like an under spider, so it's just like you can't even rate him that high.
I can give him a 9. I love Ruff, even though he's a big fucking troll, but I don't think
Biggest accomplishment of the last 2 years.
he's not a
is benefiting
10.
himself.
Yeah, he's not a 10 from his previous rating. I don't think that. I'm pretty sure I removed the tax. He wasn't taxed last season. Let me
It
actually
was
go check
never
that
a
out.
10. There's no way.
How was he a 10?
It was
let me
no way.
let me make sure he didn't get.
I think he was taxed.
It was taxed, dude.
You think so?
Yeah.
Let me look. He actually
Either way,
Insane.
9.5 might be too high.
He was a 10 in 2022 fall, but let me look at. No, he wasn't taxed. He wasn't taxed. He was third or second round pick or first round pick.
It's tax. Look at him. 10-5 jab.
Taxed.
Yeah.
He was taxed. You're right. Yeah. All right. So then it's really just a half-star drop. Okay. All right. Good with that. This was 9.5. Okay. So then Renzi. I bumped him
That's
down to.
high.
What do you think? What do you think?
He's a
9.5 or
10.
10?
He's a 10.5.
Wait, Ruff's going.
9.5.
What's
Yeah,
that again?
Renzi's a
9.5 because he'll fucking go ham sometimes, and other times he's a fucking loose cannon.
I
Part.
I think Ref's a 9.
And he's a god.
Renzi's
Renzi's
great.
always
Is he a 10?
He didn't even play base. Oh, he did play. He finished 5th in Basing Cup.
And he's really good.
Renzi's
Dude,
a
Renzi's a
10.
9, dude.
9.5.
He's a
Renzi's-
9, dude.
Renzi's a 10. All right, keep it on task here, guys. We're fucking 40. We're 45 minutes into this
9.5.
bastard.
No.
Not,
I think Renzi. I think he can be a 10.
We obviously don't have anything to do. We're all on Discord on a Friday.
Oh, I'm still at
I'm
work.
reading. Okay, wait. Tiny is not broken. So I'm reading the.
tell him to join the voice chat, bro. He has a Discord.
Wait, I'm not
MVP's
reading
posted on
anybody's
Discord.
Okay. Stay on. I bumped him down to a 9.5. He hasn't been playing, and he's super busy in real life. Can get distracted.
And he can't be.
Nobody's
9.5.
playing.
Thunder
There's
Spider.
like one game a week.
Stay on.
Yeah, it's good.
He's great. I think he was last rated as a 10, but I think he's a 9.5.
Fine.
All right. Next group of 9.5s. We've got Hellkite, Scat, Frozen, and Banks. Only one of those. I increased Banks from a 9 to a 9.5.
I think Scat's a 10.
I think Scat's a 10. Scat was a 10 like years
That is a
ago.
10.
You
That's a
think?
10. So one of the best fighters, you crazy shit.
Yeah, he's really good.
Scott's
That's
one of the
really
best
good.
fighters in the zone, 100%. He pushes like nobody's business. Campers are overrated.
That's a 10.
Did Scat play last DT?
I would pick Scat and Frozen over Spartan.
That's because you're friends.
No, I don't even know who Scat is. I've never even I barely know him. I think
What?
there's more. I think they're better.
Okay, so Echo's opinion doesn't matter. Never heard of him, so I'm not gonna pick him.
Frozen. Okay, Frozen double MVP the last LB final.
Yeah, but those MVP, it's like based on kills, and sometimes like you can get a lot of kills by hitting back killing weak fucking shit.
Yeah, that's a pretty bad argument. Like Turbin would never get MVP, but
Yeah.
So Scat
It
as
does.
a 9.5 finished number 11. Not last season, but the previous season.
Scott's a 10.
Okay. All right.
He's constantly aggressive, and he's legs like shit.
yeah, he's super
And his
laggy,
aim's
dude.
good.
Yeah. I think Sam's a 10.
Yeah, he is unwreckable, which is why I like it when he's on my team.
So let me
Zizu's
go.
signing up.
Let me go back. Big Zizu? Oh, we got Big Zizu. Okay, all right. Sorry, I'm gonna go back and look at the last time Scat was a 10, because I feel like I remember this conversation a while back. Jesus Christ, Mouse.
Bro,
The problem is, you can
What?
say the last time he was a 10, this is how he performed.
So
But at the same time,
so
the last time he played in the league, it was TWLB, and he won.
Yeah, and then the year before,
If you're not
Pandora,
rating
and he
people
won
for their
then.
peaks,
Okay,
and he won
so-
with Gun, and he won with Gun. So I don't know how he's on a 10 star.
yeah, he's won LB like 3 times in a row.
Okay, so
Yeah.
here's the breakdown. Here's the breakdown. So in 2022 fall, he was a 9.5, and his KPD was 2.18. Then the last time he was a 10 was 2022 winter, and his KPD was 1.71.
Dude, but why the fuck is the kills matter? Like, I don't know why we're looking at
Kills
that shit.
don't
don't
matter.
really care
I'm
about
just,
that.
so aggressive.
yeah, I agree he's a great spider. I just remember when he was a 10, he got bumped down. And
He's one of the best fighters in the zone. I would
rate
put
them
money in.
for their peak.
But it's like,
Yeah,
I don't know,
His
like how
peak
you
is
can.
3 LBs in a row.
because like I would take Scott any day over Cripple, and Cripple will outkill him every time. But Scott will win way more games than Cripple will.
I'm also seeing.
But it's like you could get drafted to the worst like DT team, right? It's like kind of doesn't really matter.
So going all the way back, and I'm going all the way back. So Skatar, he going back to 2021 summer, he was the lowest performing 10-star. He was the lowest performing 10-star.
Your
Oh,
performance
Spezza
metrics
was.
aren't
Spezza
real.
was.
Stop.
And 9.5. Okay. All right. If you guys.
Scott's a better like if Scott's 9.5 and Renzi's 10, that's so stupid because Scott's so much better than Renzi.
Renzi's the goat, Mouse. Sorry.
All right. We've got Scat as a 10. He gets the bump. Next two, Frozen and Banks. Keeping Frozen as a 9.5. Banks have bumped from a 9 to a 9.5.
Yep.
Well,
Okay. Into the next chunk, the 9 stars. No changes there between Vice, Lockdown, Zizzo, and Warbird Master.
I would bump Lockdown, but I'm okay. It's whatever.
What's Vice?
Vice is a 9.
He's a 9.
No, he put him at 8.5.
There was.
He's a stupid bird head.
I'm trying. So his last. Let me make sure he wasn't taxed last time I pulled this rating.
No, he wasn't. We were all like, why is Vice so high?
8.5.
Yeah, he was a 9 last time.
Yeah, that's too high.
I agree with Niles. He's 8.5.
Yeah, he did. He did struggle. I think he's 8.5.
8.5's good.
Okay. Vice with the decrease. All right.
Just make Vice an 8, man.
The rest of these guys, no change. Lockdown, Zizzo, Warbird Master, all 9s.
Yep.
Lockdown is a lot better.
Wait,
Zizzo is not even a 9, dude.
Zizzo's not even a 9.
So
No
much
way.
better.
All
I would
right.
put Zizzo at like an 8.
I would not put Zizzo at an 8.
I've never
I
seen
think
him play that well.
8.5 is okay.
I can-
and I think he's a tear.
I can believe the 8.5.
He just has unders.
So
Yeah, he shoots in streams. Like guys that shoot in streams, he's like a Rose style.
Slightly better Rose.
He's been a 9 for like 10 years. I mean, you could probably throw him at 8.5 and see how he does.
Yeah, well, even like 8.5, like for tears and stuff, I would take Echo over Zizzo.
I could see that. So looking
That's a
at
good
his
point.
previous stats, I could see the decrease to 8.5.
Let's do it.
We just need like a decrease in base in general for people who actually play base. So like we're not stuck using like people who don't play base.
Okay, next chunk,
8.5s.
the 8.5s. Creature's the only one that hasn't played Trench Wars in a while. The rest of these guys, really no changes to the last time they were rated. I think they're fair ratings. Rasak's gotten really good. And he's actually been playing quite a bit on the Wednesday night basing. Speaking of which, next Wednesday night basing, let's fucking go. But I think Creature leaving 8.5 is fair just with his experience, and then Rab and TJ.
Yeah.
All good. Okay. Now into the 8s. Raka leaving as an 8. No changes to Dutch, Henry, Groen, Clefairy, Rusi, all 8s.
I don't feel like
Bruce
I'm
could
sorry,
be
really
8.5,
strong
but
recently.
Say it again.
Hasn't Dutch been really strong? I'm gonna mute Mouse.
Dutch is. He has been, but I feel like he plays at his. I feel like he's played at an 8-star level. He hasn't had a rating change in a while, and he's not finished.
Maybe it's up
top.
but he's
I mean, Dutch had
Mouse is
8-star.
going to want to bump him down because he's kind of campy.
He can be a little campy.
I'm just saying, bump some people down who don't play that often, who are actually basers that will play base. So there's options.
I feel like
8-star's fine.
Yeah, 8-star's fine. I don't think.
Let's keep in mind here the average rating is going to be like an 8 to 8.5. So putting him at an 8 means he's slightly below average of playable people.
Yep.
Which I feel like is fair.
So then the 3 increases from a previous 7.5-star rating are Iron, Hell's No, and Public Assassin.
PA is
Fine.
not.
Against it.
Say it again.
I'm against
PA
the public assassin bump.
Yeah, the other two are fine.
You don't think Public Assassin is an 8? Okay.
Nope.
All right. All right.
I don't know.
Oh.
I
He
know
doesn't
Iron
push
could
towards
be,
Gaffer.
but I don't know if
I
he even
think
plays.
I think Iron was an unwarranted bump up to 8. The prior season he didn't
Yeah,
do
I think
anything.
Iron needs a
He was
PvP player.
7.5 and he barely even played. I mean, I'm not saying that
Yeah.
he's a bad player. I think he's a strong 7.5. I'm just saying, like, he didn't even play at 8. He didn't even play at 7.5. Why was he bumped up to an 8? I think he should go at least back down to 7.5.
I actually agree with that. Looking at
Agreed.
the last time. Yeah. 7.5 for Iron.
Yeah.
Okay, so Hell's No getting a bump is the only one getting a bump.
Also, on that note of somebody that got bumped that should go back down is Tiny.
I
Because
would
you
bump
think that
Hellsmouth to 8.5.
he was a 7 and you bump him up to a 7.5. He's not broken at 7. If you're going to argue that he's broken at 7, then Jackie won twice in a row at 7.5, and now they're
MVP.
equal.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
Tiny is
Tiny
broken
was
at
on
7.
final teams,
Tiny's
both of those
100%
finals also
broken.
as a 7.
He was the one, but not the one before that.
No, he was a spider in the other one.
Oh, I didn't get that.
I'm just saying, like, when you go to back-to-back finals, something's probably wrong with your
Yeah,
rating.
I missed that. That's fair.
Half star isn't that much.
All right, keeping the half-star bump for Hell's No. We've already kept PA Public Assassin at 7.5. Now the next chunk of 7.5s. Tanzu. I don't see anything changed here, except I do think Rabbit goes from a 7 to a 7.5. He's gotten pretty
Rabbit?
decent at under.
Rabbit is probably an 8.
Okay. I like the.
From what I've watched,
I mean, I love Rabbit. I love picking him as like one of those underrated guys. He can hold his own under.
yeah, Rabbit and Hellsnow are kind of like similar fish.
That's good.
That is a full 1-star increase for Rabbit.
I like 7.5 for him.
I personally like 7.5 to see how he plays out.
Okay. I think he'd be really good at 7.5.
I think he's great value. Yeah, personally, I think he's great value. Big shout out to Six Monks for training up Rabbit there. Man, Rabbit's in the conversation for a 1-star increase. Okay, all right, Big Rabbit, let's go.
That's what I think because I've seen him play recently. But
yeah, let's give him a 7.5 this
I'd rather
season and
have
see if he.
I also don't want to increase him too far out of where like he's like not going to play.
Yeah.
I mean, he could play at 8 for sure and do really well, but
Let's leave him at 7.5. He definitely deserves an increase. Over who?
Touch Baster.
I do, man. I love Rabbit. Rabbit is a high IQ, middle of the road under spider.
Yeah.
All right. Going to the chunks of 7. X Demo didn't have a previous rating. I know he's pub.
Yeah, I think seven's fine for him.
I
will say, out of those people, though, I'm not saying that he needs a bump. I think 7's good, but he could potentially be the best 7 spider on that list.
He could. He definitely could.
I definitely think so. I'm just looking at his MMRP ratings. He went, I mean, these are just random games I'm picking, but 49-21, 75-62, 34-28. That's, I mean, he's pubber, but that's right where you'd expect someone at 7 to be. Here's the interesting one, though.
Okay.
36-7 as a tear, 35-7 as a tear, 35-6 as a tear, 38-5 as a tear.
Are we taking?
Hold on a second.
Do we
There's
want
some sneaky value in this?
This dude could sneak in as a 7-star tear. Best value in the zone.
Do we
at tear?
Do we?
I think put him at 7. I think
7's good. 7's good.
Okay.
I don't want.
He's not a proven player. I mean, he's hopped into 2D games every now and then, but he's never really been on like. I mean, he's on like accuracy Ram Ranch for a little bit.
Yeah.
Played BDs, but we never really threw him in terror.
All right.
He got hacked.
All right,
He did get
X Demo. This is your call up to the draft leagues, brother. Let's make it happen. Okay, sneaky value. All right, the rest of the 7s really kept everyone. I bumped Beast up from a 6.5 to a 7. I don't know if that's warranted or not, but I don't see any other big issues with the 7 stars that we have.
Is there a list for everyone's ratings currently?
Yeah.
Yes.
Lee is good, but I still like him as a 7.
I think Lee's value at 7 is I think he's good value at 7.
Same as Unlimited.
Agreed. Beast. Does Beast deserve a 6.5 to a 7 jump?
I feel like he's at least as good as Yogi.
Agreed.
And
Does
Rojo.
Does Yogi is Yogi a 7? I actually don't know if
I'd
Yogi's
rather
a
bring
7.
those people down.
I don't know.
Bring those people
I would
down
say
rather
Yogi's
than bump
6.5.
Beast up.
I think Yogi's a
Whoa,
6.5.
whoa. But doesn't Beast have the like? I'm not saying he's a good shark, but doesn't he have somewhat of an ability to shark?
He does.
6'5", awful.
I don't think you
Like he knows the proper buttons
play
to
at
press.
6 with 1 so.
I think
Maybe
he's
not
a
at the right
7.
time.
I think he's a 7.
He'd get eaten alive as a shark in a draft league.
6'5".
7's good.
But there's no 7. I mean, there's not like there's any 7 sharks anyways.
Yeah. So then we bumped Yogi down to a 6.5.
That's fine with me.
Okay. Lude down to
He'll probably
Elvin.
lag out in the game.
That's Rojo, right?
Lude is RJ.
RJ Rose.
And I confirmed he's good with using Lude's, officially making the switch. That is RJ. I think everyone here 6'5".
Yeah.
No issues there. Now, Elvin is a new sign up. He had. I'm not even convinced he's gonna show up. I don't see any issues here. 6 stars all the way down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's the list?
It is. Oh,
on the
Jesus.
stream.
Yeah, it's on the stream. Easiest right now. We're at the bottom of it right now. Anyway, Mouse. Then Mercedes.
No DOJ?
Mercedes, a last minute sign up, keeping her as a 7. All good with
She also
that.
tears too, right? Sometimes.
She can.
Can there.
She can. Well, that was Lai. Lai was the one that was mostly getting teared.
Both of them can. I mean, it's.
I feel like 7.
Lower star,
Yeah, no change. No change for Mercedes though. Okay. Now the one that who was it? There was another sign up. Was that Zizu?
Zizu,
Yeah.
10.
All
Easy.
right. Yep. Easy.
You could throw me on there too, but my show rate's probably not going to be very good.
Zizu was last rated as a 9.5. What?
You could put
Okay.
MVP on him.
MVP?
LB, but now he does.
New.
I don't know about my throw rate. I can't convince or confidently say I'm going to consistently show like I have before.
All right. New sign up alert. MVP.
Huge.
Okay. So so MVP's previous rating was an 8.
8.5.
That's cool.
8.
No, I'll give him 8.
I think 8 is fair.
I feel like he's right there along with like Gen X.
I feel like 8 is good
Gen X
value.
would be lower.
I feel like we can
Gen
play-
X is an 8.5. I'm just saying, MVP, Gen X, Omega Red. These are all guys who you trust to swap around and can play at a DT level on all those ships.
You guys ever log off?
Oh, dude, that sounds like a warbird to me right now, dude. Jesus.
Holy.
All right, so we're on the last one here. MVP. What do we think? 8 or 8.5?
Who the fuck is MVP?
Shut up,
Ask if
Tanzu.
anyone logs off whenever
We've got one vote
9
for
o'clock.
8.5. 8.5. Anybody else agree?
I would say
I'm fine either way.
Fuck you guys.
I'm putting him at 8.5 in a shark or a spider.
yeah.
Okay, I could actually. I mean, I think MVP's great spider.
He's a guy you pick like 5th round because no one else has picked him. You're like, wait, now I can afford to I have a backup shark already. If there's lag or we can fill people in. You can take a lot more risks with that. It's great. It's like Pony from a couple years ago. Same thing.
Oh, Pony. Goddamn Pony.
Where's the link for these ratings? I think it should be bumped. You got a new computer.
Huge.
I'm gonna combine it to the sheet that Raka and everyone was using yesterday, but this is a separate sheet right now. So I think this is it. I don't think we have any other.
I just DOJ from Chaos.
Yeah.
6 star.
I
did not play
I have no
chaos in
idea.
any way.
Yeah, does anybody have any idea if DOJ can play?
I think you have to start them off low and then see what happens.
That's a biased question.
If he, I
Yeah,
mean, so
it is.
if he's got like real in-game experience with like having to aim, should we give him a 6.5? I don't know. I don't know. Is 6 going to be broken?
This might
Probably.
just be something you have to follow up with some of our SVS people and see. It's
No
the same thing we had
advice.
with the EG migrations, right?
Yeah.
You get people like Aggie coming in. It's like, oh, we'll put him as a 7-star to start with, and then just tears up for 2-3 seasons as he gets gradually raised up. I just don't want to let that happen again. He might just be,
right now, so
somebody who plays chaos, but it's dangerous.
IG played more subspace than anyone in the past year, and then burned up and flamed out.
This is true. He single-handedly carried the zone's activity for
What's the guy's
6
name?
months.
Yeah, DOJ.
DOJ.
No idea. Is there's no chance Vice is listening in right now, huh?
No, but he's online. This guy's from UK, man. This guy's definitely up right now.
Dude, is he?
I don't see him on Discord, but
Oh my God, he is.
Hey, he's online. I just messaged him.
What does that bald eagle want?
oh, he's on subspace.
Yeah.
0 hours to go.
No, yeah, he's on IVF. Okay, so IVF's. I asked, is DOJ a decent SVS player, and IVF says no.
Okay, so there you go.
Ask him what he thinks he should be rated for.
Yeah.
DT,
So
though.
even if he's shit at SVS, he could still be good at basing.
I'm asking, what he
it's a
thinks.
pub league.
Will he even show up?
What'd they rate him for the dueling side?
That's a good question. Probably a 6. Let me actually.
I think this is how he's so.
Unhide. Yeah, they put him at 6 across the board. So Vice says 7. Jesus, Vice.
You guys are
Warbird?
bit out of him.
You
No,
get the
for
median and put him at 6.5.
for Spider.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay 6.5. Okay.
Welcome to Trench Wars. You get a half star.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I think that's it, boys. I think
I think he
Go ahead.
beat me at 8. I was 8 last 2 and didn't win anything.
You missed that conversation.
Yeah. You were.
When's draft next weekend?
No, it's this weekend. Good shout out. So for everyone listening, the draft is this weekend. Before I say a time, let me confirm what that time is. One sec.
I think it's 2 p.m. like usual, right?
I don't know. Don't quote me. Don't quote me. Big shout out to Raka for that one. Draft is 2 p.m. Eastern. Yes, this Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern. Week 1 games are next weekend. So a couple things coming up. Let's see here. So draft this weekend, 2 p.m. Eastern. Be there. It will be live streamed. Wednesday night basing also next weekend. I am looking at releasing a new weekly schedule to hopefully block off at least 2 nights a week with TWD only. That means we're not going to run MMR during those time frames. I will post this on forums, but the intent is hopefully that draft teams can play some TWD matches together and kind of improve the quality of the games that are being played versus just having MMR run 24/7. So Wednesday night basing, look for a new kind of schedule posted on the forums with some time blocked out for TWD games, and yeah, let's get ready for the new season, huh? Let's do it. Let's get some matches going. All right. Thanks everybody for helping with the ratings. We'll get this updated and posted to forums, and we'll see y'all Sunday.
Thanks, Waffle.
All right, boys. Thank y'all. I'm out.
Peace.
Bye.